What I find fascinating about all of this is we traditionally, and maybe it's you and me, maybe it's just me who comes at it from the general big pharma is it's the biggest gorilla in the ring. So I tend to think of like big pharma trying to buy tech. What you pointed out is this interesting phenomenon of tech going into the medical device world, and we're seeing that obviously with Google in the space with Verily. You talked about Microsoft and the like. How do you think in those cases when you've got tech getting into pharma, have there been any early lessons for venture capitalists or for private equity companies where you're looking at these companies going, we come from the world of break quickly, move fast, into a world of regulation, into a world of move slowly, be precise, know that you're working with human lives? How do you bring those two together, and what risks does that present for your typical purchaser?
Yeah, I think the two examples when you mentioned regulation, the United Healthcare pending acquisition of Change Healthcare, that's been held up specifically around antitrust, and so DOJ is currently evaluating that. On the other hand, when it comes to use of your real world data as an example, where even though real world data has been around for decades, the fact is that the regulatory agencies, FDA, EMA, have started to incorporate new guidance as a way of using real world data to generate real world evidence, especially when it comes to controls. So when you have studies, you can use this third-party data set to as evidence of understanding, let's say, the underlying prevalence or incidence of adverse events or serious adverse events associated with certain populations, and use that as a partial control. So the shift of the regulatory market has had a significant created a significant opportunity that this didn't exist just even a few years ago.